What on earth is Speaker Kevin McCarthy doing when it relates to the possible government shutdown? What is up, people of the internet? It is me, Real American, back again with a new video. And today, it is time that we talk about the chaos that is currently unfolding on Capitol Hill. Because everyone, once again, Speaker Kevin McCarthy bends the knee to the Democrats, to the moderate Republicans, or whatever you want to call these people, as he completely reverses his position on Ukraine aid. That's right. In less than 24 hours after saying we're stopping this government aid of Ukraine from the Pentagon bill, well, it's back. He has completely reversed course on this. I have a serious question. Does McCarthy want to be speaker? I mean, what are you freaking doing? Listen, you could say all you want about, oh, we have to get something out of this. All right, what's that something? Well, we gotta get something out of this. All right, what's that? Because so far, I don't think we've gotten a single thing we've wanted in this funding showdown. This was a layup and you completely botched it this early? Now, before we continue with today's video, I hope you enjoy these type of videos. If you do, smash the like button down below, subscribe, share with your friends, hit that little bell, follow the social media accounts in the description down below, and of course, join the channel today. Guys, just for $1 a month, you can join Real American. So click that blue join button down below where you usually subscribe, and you can help support the daily content that we all know and love. So I hope and recommend you join the channel today. Alright, everybody. And again, theoretically, this could change. I'll give you that. With that being said, however, this is a freaking embarrassment if this actually happens. Because, again, this whole thing about having the House majority, we're supposed to get something. We have the power of the purse with the Republican majority. That means, okay, we're not going to get everything. I'm never saying we will. But what are we getting? Because all these, like, moderate Republicans, the establishment hacks, they all say, well, we can't get everything we want, so we gotta get some small victories. We want to get something out of it. Well, what are we getting? You can't stop $300 million to Ukraine? The absolute bare minimum? So let's read this article. Speaker Kevin McCarthy is backtracking on his plan to remove Ukraine aid from a massive military spending bill as Republicans scramble to find a way to forward on funding the government. So much for these people that love cutting the spending and we gotta get rid of government waste. Where are these people at? Now it's suddenly, oh, well, we gotta give more money to Ukraine. Are you freaking kidding me? All these hacks said, no more money to Ukraine. We're gonna stop this garbage. Where's that? Where's that promise? The California Republican's U-turn comes a day after he told reporters he would remove the roughly $300 million from the Pentagon bill and give it to a separate vote as he faced GOP pushback on its inclusion. So, he can't even do that. He can't even just say, all right, we're going to put this to a separate vote. He just says, no, we're going to include in the whole bill. I thought your whole point was transparency, government reform, and all of that. But in the Capitol on Saturday, McCarthy said the bill will move forward with the Ukraine aid included, arguing it would be too complicated to remove because Republicans' funding strategy of bringing the defense bill to the floor with other measures. So it's too complicated? Excuse me? Isn't your whole job to make sure that we can get this through no matter what? Who freaking cares if it's complicated? Why does that matter? Just say it's not in the bill. Just be a separate vote. The decision injects fresh doubt into whether the Pentagon spending bill will come up for debate at all after failing twice in recent weeks. It became too difficult to do that, so we're leaving it in, McCarthy told reporters about the Ukraine funds. Where are these spending hawks at? Where are they at? They're saying nothing about how we're including more money to Ukraine. What's the freaking point of supporting Republicans? I mean, honestly. If they're going to backstab you like this, it's like, well, gee, I wonder why these people don't vote, except for Trump. Because he's the only one that doesn't backstab them. Republicans are preparing to vote Tuesday to start debate on 4 government funding bills: defense, state, homeland security, and an agriculture bill. It would mark the latest attempt for McCarthy to get his party's funding bills off the ground. But it is far from clear, despite the latest maneuvering on Ukraine aid, whether they have the votes. And even if Republicans are able to start debate or pass any of the 4 bills, it would not avert a shutdown scheduled to start October 1st. So what's the frickin' point? If you're not going to get this done by then, why are you suddenly trying to force it through now? If there's no way it can get passed by now, what's the frickin'... Why? Understanding the uncertainty, Majority Whip Tom Emmer, who's a bozo, during a conference call with fellow Republicans, urged members to inform leadership if they attend the vote against bringing the bills to the floor, noting that they don't do a formal vote check for procedural steps. Oh my goodness. I mean, this is GOP leadership, everybody. This is why people don't like voting Republican. The yo-yoing on the Ukraine funding underscores the day-to-day of the House GOP's funding strategy, with its narrow majority and a spat of lawmaker absences, leaving them with almost no room to navigate. Case in point, Republicans had hoped that stripping out the Ukraine aid would flip Marjorie Taylor Greene, who voted against starting debate on the defense bill. But the larger deal negotiated with Matt Gaetz and other hardliners paired moving the bill to the floor, along with funding measures for the State Department and others. That caused a new wrinkle with Greene because the state bill also includes Ukraine-related funds. Since they are linked together, that would mean the Georgia Republican would likely vote against bringing the bills to the floor, regardless of what happens with the Pentagon funding bill. I think she'll vote no on the rule. That's why I was trying to solve it, to where everybody could be there. But this one, it didn't work out, McCarthy told reporters about Greene. This is a disaster. This is a complete and total freaking mess. You had a layup. Just say, all right. I mean, what are these moderates doing about, oh, we gotta negotiate only with Democrats, but we're gonna ignore the rest of the party? Like, just say, all right, this $300 million, that's nothing. Just say that's fine. That's out of the budget. Why is the big stink? $300 million? You can't even cut $300 million from the budget? Are you kidding me right now? It's unbelievable. It's absolutely unbelievable. Instead of stripping the Ukraine aid out of the defense bill and giving it a separate vote, Republicans will now allow a vote on the floor to remove the Ukraine-related funds from both the defense and state bills, all but guaranteeing the funding will stay in with help from Democrats. But Republicans are hoping that by moving some of the larger funding bills, they'll be able to sway some of the holdouts, including Gaetz, who have vowed they would never vote for a short-term spending patch that will be needed to avert a shutdown. This entire strategy is a failure. This is just what Paul Ryan and John Boehner did 10 years ago. I understand you don't have a 60 House seat majority. Fine. You can't get everything you want. That's one thing. But for something as small as $300 million compared to, what, $800 billion for this one bill? You can't even get that out? Whatever happened to working with the entire party and I mean, are you more focused on giving Democrats what they want? Because I'm just asking, what's the point? What's the point of supporting this bill? What? Name one thing. Even as McCarthy's allies spoke with reporters after the conference call, Matt Rosendale, one of the holdouts, reiterated that he doesn't support such a short-term bill, known as a continuing resolution. McCarthy has pitched a month-long funding bill that would be paired with a GOP border bill and a creation of a debt commission. During the call Saturday with members, he floated extending that funding patch to 45 days, which would give the House more time to pass a full year of funding bills and negotiate with the White House and the Senate. So just kick the can down the road. I originally was fine with this, but after reading what this is, you're just giving up on the leverage. If you pass this, good luck negotiating with the White House and the Senate. Good luck. You're just kicking the can down the road 45 days, and the same thing would happen. Why can't we do this now? Why can't we just say, all right, we'll negotiate with the White House and the Senate on some kind of deal? Is that complicated? Can you not do that? Then what's your point of being the speaker? This is a complete and total disaster waiting to happen for the GOP. They may not even have enough votes. Despite trying to give Democrats everything they want, they may not even get enough Democrats to support this. So what was the point? Again, I think that eventually they're going to find some kind of resolution, but it's like McCarthy may not last another month or so. He may be gone in the coming weeks. I mean, I'm just being realistic. He's pissing off all the conservative people, even some of the more moderate people with some of the garbage he's pulling. Just put it into a separate vote. Who cares? Anyways, folks, thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, smash the like button down below, subscribe, share with your friends, hit that little bell, follow the social media accounts in the description down below, and of course, join the channel today. Thank you so much. Godspeed to all of you.